Good morning and welcome in to the Mystic Lotus and Dragonflies awesome Divination Tele Summit. Today is all about learning the art of dowsing and start predicting, clearing, and healing ourselves and others in just a few minutes. Be it yes and no, where decisions and choices are concerned, or issues regarding money, relationships, health, identifying blocks, cleansing house energies, clearing negative energies, charging of food and water, cleaning and healing of the chakras, or even finding lost objects. Pendulum dowsing is a very simple, easy go to. Our expert today, who brings this to us, is an alternative therapist and a spiritual coach who loves learning and teaching spiritual modalities. She is a Reiki Grandmaster, Tarot card reader, Angel Guidance Facilitator, Bhakra Therapist, Switchwords Master, Akashic Records Teacher, Omkara Whistling Master, and Automatic Writing and Channeling Facilitator, and Pendulum Dowsing Teacher. I can keep going on, but we're all waiting to hear from her. So ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for and join me in giving a warm Mystic Lotus welcome to author and award winner, Arpita Amit Thakkar. Hi Arpita, welcome in.
Hi Neelu, thank you for such a warm welcome. And yes, a very good morning to all of you. Thank you for joining in today. Thank you so much.
And I'm super excited about today. I think the last time you were here with us, I said we have to keep having you back and please come back with everything that you learn and you've been doing for so many years. And you've done precisely that. So thank you for that. And I also know that you want to start the conversation off with a little special something for everybody. So tell us what you're going to be doing and if we need to do anything with it.
Yes. So first, Neelu, let us start by creating, a very good space, energy space for everyone with the help of the pendulum. Okay. So that the whole Tele Summit, we are in a very good and happy space. So I'm going to create a happy space for everyone who is here. So just give me 2 minutes so that I can do with my pendulum.
Okay. Is there anything we need to do? Do we need to close our eyes or do we just sit back and receive it?
Yes. If you can just close your eyes and be an open channel to receiving whatever energies I'm going to send. This will clear your space and will create a very positive space around you. A very happy space inside.
Fantastic. So this is our very own happiness pill first thing in the morning. Let's go ahead.
Yes. Yes, Neelu, done.
Fantastic. Thank you. Yes, Rekha and Color, there was no sound because Arpita was doing her magic with the pendulum, and we'll explain to you exactly what happened right now. So, Arpita, what is pendulum dowsing and how does it work? What does it do?
Yes. See, pendulum dowsing, the word dowsing itself means searching for some information, searching for guidance, searching for answers, right? And we use the tool pendulum to search for answers. So that is what is pendulum dowsing is. Okay. That is, pendulum is a tool which we use for dowsing any weighted object which is suspended by a string to find out information which you need to know to get decisions, to help in making decisions, to get guidance. That is dowsing. And we use pendulum, so we call it pendulum dowsing. So this is what is pendulum dowsing is. Believe me, it's such a simple technique, and instead of pendulum, you can even use any other objects. Just there should be some weighted object tied to a string. Okay, so which holds the object down. It could be your locket, it could be a ring, it could be any other object which weighs down and the string is there to hold in your hand. So this is about pendulum dowsing. Yes, Neelu.
Right. So you just mentioned, Arpita, that you pendulum dowsing is a tool to get information about something. What you did right now was use the pendulum to create a peaceful happiness state, positive vibes. So are you saying that with pendulum dowsing, you can also do some kind of healing work or clearings like these?
Yes, yes. Of course, there is a lot many more things you can do with pendulum dowsing. It is not about just getting guidance to yes and no. It is also much beyond that. That is, it helps to create the pendulum dowser, helps to clear the energies, clear all the negative energies from your house, from any space, from yourself. I think so many are come with a dowser. I can see that. Yes. So it helps not only in answering or in getting guidance, it helps to heal also. Okay, it helps to balance your chakras. It helps to manifest. It helps to find your lost objects. It helps in clearing the negative energies. It also helps in charging food, water with positive energies. So you can do anything with the pendulum. It is like that. You just need to it is so simple also to use. There's nothing much to learn about it also. It is very simple, and even anybody can learn pendulum dowsing. It is so simple.
Right. And you don't even have to be an already practicing healer of any modality. You could be completely brand new, right? Because there's literally nothing that you need to do apart from your pendulum, correct?
Yes, exactly. You don't need to be like very intuitive or a spiritual healer for that, or you don't need to learn much. There is some theories and all that. There's nothing much to learn about it. It is just that once you're connected with your pendulum, and pendulum is also connected with you, then you can start using the pendulum. It works for you excellently, believe me. And it is so simple, and it works in just few minutes. It doesn't, I mean, it just now what I did was clearing the space and filling the space with happiness. How long did I take? It is just that much time it takes to work with the pendulum. So it is very simple and easy to use also, as well as it is very handy. You can take it anywhere you want also. So that, you are with the pendulum always, and you can do work with the pendulum.
Fantastic. In fact, I just very quickly want to share with everybody that yesterday in the morning, I could like barely speak. My voice was like almost completely gone. And Nidhu did some decree work and clearing for me. So by the evening, when I was going to speak to Arpita, I had some voice coming out, and then Arpita went and did the clearing for me with the pendulum, and she said, "Give me feedback after an hour." But within 10-15 minutes, my voice had opened up even more. So this, what you're seeing, I mean, not seeing, sorry, what you're listening to right now is being a combination of half a day of, okay, let me not say half a day, energy works in every way possible. So Arpita, thank you so much. because
Yes.
I was wondering, I was almost tempted to ask the people, will somebody get on? Because I don't know if I can like talk
No,
at all. Yeah.
your voice is much better today than
Yes,
yesterday, what I had
than
heard.
yesterday. Absolutely. Absolutely. And
Yeah.
excuse me. So there is the questions have already started coming in. So I'm taking on a few questions because, like you said, Arpita, this is so simple and to learn. So we'll just start taking questions on, and we'll get people on as well. So
Yes.
Akshita's asked, "Hello, ma'am. Does the pendulum listen to what is on our mind?"
Yes, the pendulum can pick up your energies, because as the pendulum is connected to you, that means it's connected to your energies. Okay. So whenever you're dowsing anything, so you just, if you have those questions, if you have those answers, so please try to keep your mind blank that time. Wear something like, I mean, wear a hat, like, cap something that you don't know, as if like that, and just be unaware of what answers it is going to give you. Don't be biased about you need this answer also. So, then the pendulum may pick up your energy to give you that answer. So please, keep your mind blank that time whenever you're dowsing. Okay, don't expect it to give answers which you want to know, which you want as a yes or something like that.
Correct. Right. In fact, I don't know if this would help, Arpita, especially if you have like a very active mind, so to speak, and you're already thinking of all sorts of things. Play some music and ask the questions. Maybe that will not let you think of the answers, and you can go
Yes,
ahead and do it. So,
yes, absolutely.
and Shivani's asked, how does it help with healing, and how can it be incorporated with other modalities?
With the healing, of course it helps, because it is an energy which you're connecting with, that is, you connect with somebody's energy through the pendulum, and then it works just like any other modality like Reiki or anything. How we could do the distant, or even if the person is in life, you can connect with that energy through the pendulum, and the pendulum does its job. You just have to command the pendulum what it has to do for you, and believe me, it takes up that commandments and it works for you excellently. And with other modalities, of course, you can combine. It is so simple tool that any other modality, you combine, it will give you much better results.
Right, right. And okay, there is. Okay, Selena's asked, when you receive a new pendulum, how do you start using it? Do you need to energize it first?
Yes, of course, you need to cleanse the pendulum after you get it, and you need to energize also. So, of course, all that is taught in the workshop when you join. Yes, so how to cleanse the pendulum, how to charge the pendulum, how to command the pendulum, how you can understand its movements. So, all that will be taught in the workshop.
Fantastic. And Kailash is asked, if my pendulum is broken, will that give me a correct answer?
No, better don't use a broken pendulum because the energy leaks out. So don't use a broken pendulum. Buy a pendulum which is all safe to use.
Right. And Kavita has asked, my daughter is having a baby. How accurate will the pendulum answer be? Wouldn't that depend on the question, Kavita?
Yes, yes, of course. It would depend on the question, what type of question you're asking. Okay, so the pendulum gives the definite answers. Don't worry, it gives the absolute answers. Yes, it depends. You should be knowing how to ask questions to the pendulum, and then you will receive those answers.
Right. And that again is something that you would like, once you learn it, it would just make it that much more
Yes.
simpler for you. Deepika asked, can pendulum heal relationships?
Yes, of course. Pendulum can do any work. It will help to heal the relationships. You can, with the help of pendulum, find out what is the root cause of your, relationship issue, and then you can work the pendulum for it to get it resolved. Suppose in a relationship issue, there might be ego issues due to which the relationship is not doing well. Okay, there might be ego issues. There might be even past life issues. Believe me, once you know the root cause, and you can know that through the pendulum. And because this topic has come up, let me tell you that like you have dowsing charts in this. So you can put up whatever you have options as, or suppose you want about this relationship, Okay, so there are dowsing charts which I have about relationship also, where you can even ask what is the root cause of this relationship problem. On that dowsing chart, there will be many options. The pendulum will move to one of the option and tell you this is the root cause. So once you get the root cause of any, whether it be illness, whether it be any issue of your life, whether it be related to money, health, relationships, once you get to the root cause through the dowsing chart, then it's easy to resolve any problem, because then you know how you have to do the healing. And of course, as I told, you can heal the chakras also, which is one major thing. When you heal the chakras, lot many issues in your life will automatically be healed.
Right. And in fact, Sujata's asked, how do we balance, how can we balance our chakras ourselves with the pendulum? So,
Yes.
in fact, some of the questions I'm seeing, Arpita, I can see immediately are very connected to either a yes/no question or something else. So, to Dipti and to somebody else who's asked the question, I'm going to ask you to hang on for a minute, because they have questions about I'm an interior designer, but this is not happening. So requesting you to just wait for a moment, because we are going to take on as many of you as we can for you to experience what you can do if you learn this, and if you want to take on a session with Arpita as well. I'll take one question on, because I can see it's come on a bunch of times.
Okay.
One is how to cleanse the pendulum, which you've just mentioned is also a part of the course. The next few have come in as which crystal is best for working with the pendulum, and which are the best objects to use for pendulums, and best metal chain for pendulum dowsing. So basically materials.
Yes. So there are a lot of pendulums which are available. The main thing with the pendulum dowser is that the one which resonates with you, you get attracted to. Suddenly, you feel that you are seeing a number of pendulums, and then you feel that, yeah, this is the one I like. Please go ahead with that choice of yours, because your energy resonates with that pendulum, so you can purchase that pendulum for yourself. There is no any this thing which works best. It all depends on your energy. So there are a lot of pendulums. I can show you many pendulums which I have. Okay, this is the most common one, which I think almost everybody will have, and this is most common shape also, like a pointed shape, which is the point is down. And this is the crystal pendulum. Okay, there are a lot of pendulums. Yes, Amitji is yeah, yes, Amitji. So I think many of us will be having these pendulums at home. It's very easy to get, and believe me, just buy the pendulum which you're most resonated with. There is no like the best pendulum or as such. It should resonate with your energy or whatever you're attracted to buying. There are a lot of crystal pendulums like the amethyst, clear quartz, the rose quartz. Okay, as these are the crystal pendulums. Crystal pendulums are most often and most popularly used pendulums. Okay, this is the one I have. The other pendulum.
Right. Kavita is also showing a blue one, I think.
Kavita ji, yes,
yeah.
The blue one. This could be a lapis lazuli. Yes.
She's nodding, yes.
So this I have. This is like a Om pendant. This is a gift to me. So I use this especially for healing also. It works very well. You can just have one pendulum for all the purpose also. I have different. This is a metal pendulum. This is a copper one. So this is a copper one. Okay. And I have one more. Yeah, this is also one I have. Here the piece is the wooden pieces here.
Ah, interesting.
Okay. This is the metal. And this is a crystal. This is a crystal, this is a metal, and this is a wooden piece. There's a combination.
Nice. That's a beautiful
kind of pendulums I have.
Yeah.
And I love purchasing pendulums. So whenever I see, that, yeah, this is the pendulum, new pendulum come, and I like to purchase that. So purchase and buy any pendulum. Yeah. Yes, Tejaswini. Yes. Very good. Yeah, so many pendulums. Yeah, so everybody has some of the other pendulums with them. Yes, all are showing their pendulums.
Right. Very
Yeah.
nice.
Yes.
Surinder. What is Surinder showing? Is that a locket on a chain?
Yes. Yes. Exactly.
Or is
So
that the flower of life?
just
Flower of life? Yeah.
yeah, flower of life. Yes.
Right.
So you can use a pendulum in this way also, as I told. No, any weighted object, put it down and hang it on a string, and that works for you exactly. Yes. Akshata is also having. So everybody has some
Yeah.
of the other pendulum, I'm sure. So everybody's working with it somehow.
Yeah. So let's just jump straight to the offer and let everybody know what's happening. No, I'm kidding. We'll go through everything else first.
Yeah.
Somebody's asked, is can a rudraksh and a thread be used?
Yes, yes. Of course. You can use that also.
Okay. And can pendulum clear black magic?
Yes, pendulum can clear black magic. Anything related to energy work, it can do, believe me. It clears the black magic, that is, it clears your aura, it clear if any there is negative entities in the house. So that also it clears. The pendulum works very well. Believe me, it works very well. And it's very simple to work with the pendulum.
Right. And Sangeeta's asked, can we use the pendulum if it is foggy?
Sorry, I didn't get it.
Can we use the pendulum if it is foggy?
Try to cleanse it and see whether you can sometimes check whether it is giving you the right answer. Soggy, I don't think you can use it, but still, to be on the confirmation side, first cleanse the pendulum and ask the questions which you already know the answers, and see whether it is giving you the right answers. So in that way, at least you can judge whether the pendulum is doing its work, it's telling you the right answers, giving you the guidance or not.
Right. And Surendra's asked, we does a pendulum within our energetic auric field. So the question is, how much effect does it have on the accuracy? And does it not get dependent on the consciousness of the dowser?
Yes, as I told, of course, it gives the accurate answers. Believe me, it will guide you to the right answers. The only one thing what you need is to have faith. Trust the pendulum, it's giving you the right answers. The moment your trust deviates a little bit, it gives you confusing answers. So anyways, in every modality there's a trust factor which you have to keep on the tool or on the modality, whatever you're using, whatever you're dealing with, right? So it is a trust mainly that works for you. And if you have answers already in your consciousness and you are thinking that it should answer you the same way, then it will answer you the same way. So better, that's why I say keep your mind blank and go for the answers which you really need to find out, which you are really confused for, which you really need guidance for. So what is not available within your consciousness, if you're asking those questions, then you get accurate answers.
Right. And in fact, we have Pooja here with us. Let's hear it from her. Pooja sent you a request to unmute. Pooja Ajmer, right?
Hi, Pooja.
Yeah. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. So Pooja, you're joining us from outside the country. I know. So I hope it's a good time frame or time zone for you right now.
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay. So you've just recently learned this with Arpita. You've been hearing a lot of the questions that have been coming in as well, hopefully. So tell us your experience with the pendulum and with your learnings with Arpita.
Yeah, sure. So firstly, a very good morning to everyone, and thank you for giving me this platform wherein I'm able to share some of my experiences, which I had after I did the Pendulum Dowsing course. So it so happened that I learned pendulum dowsing in this lockdown of 2021, and soon after that I started practicing. And as in when I kept on practicing, I had like not only it helped me for the big questions I think every one of us have in our life, but also on a very on very minute tasks in our daily lives also it has helped me. So I will be just sharing some of the instances now. So basically it so happened that I think every one of us happens at times that we forget where we have kept some particular thing in the house, and when we actually go and find out, we are not able to get it, we are not able to recollect. and it did happen with me. It was basically my mobile phone. So I'm right now residing in Malaysia, and the number which has my India number, we generally use it only for like bank OTPs and everything. So we don't need it on a daily basis. So I must have forgotten to charge the phone. So the battery was already dead. The phone was switched off. And when I actually needed it, I started hunting and I was not able to find out. I tried to search at every possible place in the house, but I was not able to find it out. And then it just, struck me. Okay, I can use the dowser. I can ask the dowser, and then I started asking the questions like, firstly, like whether is it inside the house or if I have forgotten or lost somewhere outside. Then I broke down my questions asking like which corner of the house or which room of the house, and whether is it inside the cupboard or inside a particular shelf. I kept on asking questions in this way, and in after some time, as in when I asked, I got my answers, and I actually found the phone. It was somewhere inside the house only, and that obviously so it was like within. I mean, I don't remember exact time, but just maybe few minutes or like 30 minutes to 1 hour, I just kept on asking questions. So yeah, that is how it helped me, and I got my mobile phone. um, so this was like kind of lost item found, but similar thing also happened with me. There was some parcel which I had ordered, and I don't know how it got lost. It had not reached me. So I just came to know that it has not reached me. It got delivered, but I have not received it. And that was a very recent time. Like I had learned, like this week I learned, and next week this thing happened. So I that time also I used my dowsing charts. I asked my pendulum, and I found out. Obviously, I didn't get that parcel eventually because I was not able to find out where it was. But I got my answer that how and where it could have been, because it was just recent time I learned. So whatever practice I was doing at that time, I got that answer as well. Um, Talking about some other experiences as well, which I had, it has helped me guiding and clearing out our confusion when we were about to decide, when my husband was looking out for a change in his job, and also when we wanted to shift the house. So talking about the job opportunity, like as I said, I'm right now in Kuala Lumpur. So there were opportunities coming out of the country and within the city as well. And owing to the current scenario, as overall the pandemic situation, the travels are not that easy. So it was really confusing for us to decide like what would work more better for us. And that is when I again asked my dowser. As guided by Arpita, I I started using the dowsing charts, and it helped us decide like at that point in time, the choice what we have to opt would be better is like to take a shift within the city, and believe me, that is really working great for us. So
Right.
I just followed, as Arpita said, like, just keeping the faith, just having the belief. I followed the answers given by my dowser, and it is really working wonders for us. Even for the house shifting, it has helped me. Like, though we were clear that we want to shift to this particular building, but there were lot many units, lot many houses which we saw. So obviously we got confused, like out of two three options specifically which we liked more. So that is when again I used my dowsing charts, and I asked my dowser like, which unit would be better for us in terms of contributing to us as an overall growth, happiness, etc. And that is how I kept on asking, as and when I kept on asking questions, the dowser gave me the answers, and we decided. And believe me, the that time we did not decide to shift, and now what we have decided, the unit what we have got is more better, a very beautiful house, so where I'll be shifting in the coming few days. So again, it's so magical experiences I'm getting as and when time is passing by, as and when I'm using it. So what I would say is like, uh, why I'm glad that I'm able to share these experiences here. I mean, I can see there are so many people. So I'm sure many of you would be inspired, like, let us also learn, and you can also experience the same for yourself. Um, I would like to say this entire thing. I mean, the way Arpita ma'am has taken the workshop and guided me through this workshop, and she's always there to, clear our doubts or anything if we have to. She's always there to like answer and help us if and whenever required. So once again, thank you so much, Arpita, for
Thank you.
taking me through this, and thank you, Neelu, for bringing me on this platform to share my experiences.
Thank you for taking time out.
Thank you, Pooja. Thank you so much.
Okay, and questions are still pouring in about, um, you know, if it's cracked, if it's foggy for the pendulum, just clearing that up. If your pendulum is broken, please don't use it. If your pendulum is cracked, please don't use it. If it's foggy, please clear it up. Okay, the moment that happens, you got to change your pendulum. And all questions are on the Telegram group. We are going to take on a few of you right now. And please remember that we would like to have you on video. This call is being recorded, in fact, live streaming on YouTube as well right now. So when you come on, please ask your questions accordingly. And Arpita, you said, you can use any tool, any weighted object with a string as a pendulum, but you mentioned something very interesting yesterday. So will you tell everybody on the call what is this little interesting thing that you can do? You know what, let me not say it, you say it.
Yes, that is what Neelu is referring to is like body dowsing. Okay, so here, for example, I'm using this here pendulum. Okay, this is a tool for dowsing. Now, the most natural tool is your own body. Okay, so how you can use your body to dowse, that is to search or to get answers, simple answers of yes and no. How you can use your body as a tool for that. Okay, because your body is something which always gives you certain amount of information, certain guidance. It always gives you, it always makes you aware that yes, you can go forward for this, or no, please don't do this. Even now when we do this, for example, no or something, we move back or something like that, we give that body gesture of like this, moving back. So your body creates an awareness, and only thing we should be able to tap into that awareness. Okay, so let's start using this body as a tool for dowsing. Okay, this is a very simple experiment which all of you can learn right now. Okay, which I'll be showing it right now. Okay, yes. So Neelu, for that, request everybody to stand, because you need to stand on your feet for that. Okay. Okay. Yes.
Everybody, even whether you're on video or off video, please do stand. And
yes,
yeah.
So first, let us ground ourselves first. Okay, so that we are really stable, and then let's keep a question in mind also. Okay, whatever you want guidance for, like yes or no. Okay, first let us ground ourselves. So just close your eyes. Close, all of you, please close your eyes. Just close your eyes and stay calm, be relaxed. Start breathing in and out for a few seconds, and just concentrate on your breath. Focus on your breath. Feel that your body is relaxed. Breathe in and breathe out. Be relaxed. Breathe in and out. Now just visualize that a white ray of light is coming from the universe, falling on top of your head, right at the center of your head. Feel that white light energy at the center of your head and let it flow down smoothly, gracefully through your entire body. See that it is going down from top of your head, going down, filling your body, your legs. See that the white light energy is now at the sole of your feet. And then it's being taken down to the Mother Earth through the roots, coming out from the sole of your feet. See those roots carrying that white light energy down to the Mother Earth. See your roots growing longer and longer, trying to reach the deepest layer of the Mother Earth, carrying that white light energy. Now see that right at the center of the Mother Earth, your roots are being anchored. Your roots are being connected to the Mother Earth, and feel that you're grounded. You can affirm yourself in your mind, I am now grounded, safe. Now keep a particular question for which you need a guidance, like a yes or a no. You can keep your, just stand with a little gap between your legs, a shoulder width gap between your legs. Okay, you can place your hands either on the heart or on your solar plexus. That is on your belly button or on your heart. And please ask a question, whatever is in your mind, and see how your body is swaying. It could sway back, it could sway front or sideways, anyways. Just observe the movement. Ask a question. Don't be very firm with your legs, but be careful not to fall also. Ask and notice the movement of your body. Let it loose. Let your body be loose and see how your body sway. Yes, exactly. I see everybody getting something. Yes. So just keep in mind whatever movement you have got and say thank you to your own body, to your own self, and you can open your eyes.
That was interesting, and I can't wait to hear back from everybody as to, was it forward, was it backwards, was it sideways? Is there what would that mean normally, Arpita? Forward, back, or sideways?
Mostly, in most cases, when the answer is yes, the body sways a bit like this. Okay, a light swaying of your body goes front, and if the answer is no, your body moves back like this, or you feel like your body is being pulling back. Sometimes side, when it moves also, it would mean like not yes, neither yes nor no. It could be a maybe movement. Okay, so yes, you can use this for different questions. Please keep on practicing so that you get the accuracy of your movement, so that you understand where and how your body is moving. Usual questions also, whatever in in a day itself, we have so many questions coming in our mind. Simple questions like whether I should do this, whether I should go to this doctor, or whether I should go to this doctor. Should I go to a doctor also or not? Which dress should I wear, which would be good for me, what food should I eat? So there are so many simple questions for which you can get the answers just within your body itself, by using your body as a tool. Yeah, so this is a very simple way and very easy way without the use of pendulum.
And of course, you've got to keep practicing, and because it's like muscle memory, right? You do it once in 2 months, once in 3 months, you might not get it as accurate as you would think it might be, but
the more you practice, the response of your body will be soon also, right. And it will give you accurately.
Right, absolutely. So there are a lot of responses coming in about, my foot was here, I went in a circle. Somebody went in a circle, Arpita. What does that mean?
Circle also would mean not sure or something like that. So yes, so it is neither a yes nor a no. Okay, it could be a circle. And also you can ask your body itself that I moved in a circle. Does it mean a yes or does it mean a no? Was it a yes movement? Okay, so if you're moving in a circle, usually in a pendulum, when it moves in a circle like clockwise, it is like a yes. So might be your body is, moving in a clockwise direction, might be telling you yes. So you can ask your body, was this a yes movement, or show me my yes movement? Ask in that way. I think ask your body, which is my yes movement. Okay. Usually the yes movements are forward, but for some people, it could be showing it in a different way.
Right.
So ask your body, which is my yes movement.
Right. Vishali's asked, sometimes when you're sitting and thinking about something, the body gives a movement. Does that also intimate dowsing?
Yes.
Okay. And Sujata's asked, how can we practice this every day without the meditation that you did right now? There was okay.
Okay.
Just go ahead, answer this. Yeah.
Yes, it was not a meditation. It was just a simple way of grounding yourself so that, you get into your body, you get into that awareness state. Okay. So it is just that you need to be aware, not that you have so many thoughts and then you're asking the, body to douse. Okay. So just getting back to, the peace kind of a state, that dowsing state. We say that this is a dowsing state. To get to that dowsing state, you are just grounding yourself so that you get accurate answers. So it was not a meditation, it was just like 1 minute, not even a minute, I think. Yeah.
Okay. And because, everyone's gotten up and done this, they all have their questions. So we're just taking them on very quickly. Trey's asked, what if there is more of a front and less of a back movement?
Yeah, so it is, it could mean that it is more a positive answer for you, okay, than a negative answer. So it could mean like that, like you say, 80% it is positive. Yes, go ahead. Okay. There might be the 20% might be some hurdles would come, might be some obstacles would come, but yes, still go forward, go for it.
Okay. So it's like a maybe answer.
Yes, yes, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Just in the search, she started swaying sideways. So that you said sideways
that could be a maybe, because sideways right. Usually it is a maybe, you move like this a little bit.
Okay. All right. So I think, okay, Tranti's asked a question and that nowadays we have so many healing modalities. There's so many of them. Which of them is useful because the same concepts are covered except the procedure?
See, pendulum, one thing for me, of course, there are many healing modalities. What the pendulum does is like it, of course, predicts whatever you need to know about your future. Also, it gives you answers to that. It gives the clearing. It does the clearing work. So this one, I should say, this modality of pendulum dowsing does so much for you, and it's easy to work with the pendulum. It's very easy to work because it does the work for you. You just don't have to do anything. You just have to command the pendulum and it works accordingly. So it is very easy to use. In some other modalities might be you need to get into that proper, either a meditation state, or you need to learn some kind of theories or learn symbols or learn the meanings. So it doesn't require, pendulum dowsing doesn't require anything of that sort. And the one main thing is that you can do it anywhere, anytime also. I think I have mentioned it somewhere also that, you're going outside somewhere to for a 2-day holiday or something, or for a long holiday, you are planning to stay at a hotel. You want the hotel room to be very, cleansed and charged with positivity. You can do with the pendulum. It's so easy. Just take the pendulum and just, cleanse the energies of the hotel room and charge it with positivity. So that works for you so well because you are on a holiday. You want everything to go very well for you. So, this is one simple thing. And you can carry the pendulum also anywhere. You can carry it in your purse. It's so handy to you. So there are a lot of other benefits which comes with the pendulum dowsing.
Right. And in fact, Arpita, you're going to be showing everybody how easy and simple it is to use also. One very quick thing. I know Shailendra Hanumante is here and I think he has a meeting to leave for. So we'll just hear in from him. After that, Arpita, so that we can do this like in a continuous flow, we'll let everybody know what's on offer. So, and I have Shilpa and Ruchira helping me today with this. I'm unable to run the PPT, so I'm giving them a heads up as well. After Shailendra comes on, we're going to get the offers rolling. Okay, yes. So I've sent a request to unmute.
Neeluji, thank you so much. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Shailendra.
Good morning, Arpita. I think we have a full house here, and I'm so excited to be part of this meeting. And I heard Pooja So I'm going to keep it crisp. I think the experience of the dowsing pendulum, which I've learned from Arpita, and I went ahead and I bought it as well, was terrific. I will give you. I want to call out one other thing where I wanted to sell my car, right? So I put it on a lot of the portals which are into this business now, Car Dojo and Cars 24 and so on and so forth. And I started getting a lot of offers, right? Thanks to the pendulum, I'd actually got an offer to sell my car at a decent price, but the dowsing pendulum said no. And I was a little reluctant. I said, my God, for this price also it is saying no. I said, okay, let me hold on. So with a leap of faith, because this operates on a faith, right? With the leap of faith, I said, okay, I shall wait. And guess what? I got 50,000 rupees more for my car, right? And when I was getting the car was getting inspected, that time I just quietly put the pendulum and said, "Is this the right company to sell my car?" And he said, "Yes." I said, "Shall I ask this price?" It said, "Yes." I said, मैंने डाल दिया अपने आप. मैंने कहा ये price जी. तो मेरे को सुबह 11 बजे मैसेज आया, email आया कि yes, we are ready to buy at this price, and that was 50,000 rupees more than what it has. I had actually got a price value, and I must tell you, मैंने मेरे गाड़ी को जो बेचा था, जिस मैंने खरीदा था जो प्राइस में, उससे मैं ज्यादा भाव में उसको बेचा. 2 साल करने के बाद. Right?
What are you saying? Seriously? I mean, cars never sell. They always sell on depreciation, and you sold it for more.
There is something more to it, Niluji. The more to it is I went to buy the car, right? So I'm also a numerologist. So I wanted to buy a car with a specific number. Fan of second-hand cars because I keep changing cars every 2 years. So I said, now this time I'm going to buy a car with this number. And we started checking the energies, right? So after the energies were built, I started getting offers from various cars. A lot of people started approaching me. Every time, now we are not mechanics, of course, and nobody has the time to understand how the engine works, right? But we have a pendulum which tells me, should I not? Should I not? I liked one car so much, and it was within our budget, and it was within the color and everything. The number was so fine. And then the pendulum said, no, don't buy this car. I said, why surprise? Then I did some mechanic check because I was inclined to buy that car. So मैंने उसको mechanic के पास मैंने mechanic लेके गया मैं. Mechanic बोला sir, left side of the car has problem. आपको कम से कम इसको 30-40 हजार रुपए खर्चा है.
Right.
Thank you very much. Right? ये pendulum मैं समझ पाया और मेरे 30,000 रुपए बच गए. And guess what? Then it just so happened that I got one message from one of the dealer and said, sir, this is the car for you. Would you want to check? And मेरे को pendulum ने हाँ बोला. I go, wow. I went to see the car. That minute I liked it, and only for me to discover that this car is used by one of the film TV star, somebody Mayank Thakkar or someone. TV पे आते Star Plus में, and I got a car of my choice within my budget, a very less used car, and thanks to the pendulum, thanks to Arpita for all the fantastic, easy, simple techniques which I learned from the workshop. I think it is amazing.
Fantastic. Thank you. You know what's very interesting about part of what you shared, Shalendra, Arpita, there were a lot of questions, right, from people who said, but your mind plays your mind. How do you clear your mind? How do you clear your mind? If you've heard everything that Shalendra just said, when he wanted to buy it, also the pendulum said no. So it does happen. And of course, if you let it override, you let it override, right? And still you went and checked because you were inclined to buy the car. Pendulum said no. So but you still went to check. I said, I want this only. Then all this finalized. But the thing is, at least 4 times you have mentioned right now that I wanted to do it. The pendulum kept saying no. So that share, I think, has stood out for me. And of course, 50,000 more from the first to the second. I think that's absolutely amazing. So thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you, sharing
that.
Thank you, Arpita. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you. Truly appreciate it. I wish everybody all the best. Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
So that was interesting. And
that was very interesting what you shared also. Like even I'm amazed, like, So that's why I say, just trust the pendulum, what the answers it is giving you. You don't know what is in store for you. Coming in store for you would be much better option for you, like as Shailendraji told.
Right. And we're going to let everybody know what's in store for you. And after that, what's going to happen is we're going to take on as many of you as we can individually. Hang on, don't write your questions. We'll tell you what to do. So while Ruchira, Shilpa, if we could just have the offers on the screen. In the meantime, Arpita, I'm just asking you, Kavita has asked, what does it mean to be standing still? Like when they did the body movement.
Standing still might be the answers are still not known, or might be at the right time it will come to you. So right now might be the answer is not available. Okay.
Right.
Yes.
And Krishan Kumar has asked, ma'am, do you teach in Hindi also, Arpita?
Yes, of course, I can take in Hindi. I do teach in Hindi also. So that is absolutely all right.
Okay. All right. And I'm just going to check in with the team very quickly. All right. Shilpa, Ruchira, we're ready for this. Okay, there we are. Thanks so much, Ruchira. Thank you. Arpita, go ahead. Okay, so there's Pendulum Dowsing, Reading and Healing with Arpita, and you have 3 amazing offers. You have a 10 minutes personal reading session, you have a 30 minutes personal reading session, and you have the Pendulum Dowsing workshop as well. And Arpita is going to give us all the details right now. We can move.
Yes.
Ruchira, we can go to the next slide. And of course, you've heard from Pooja and Shailendra right now. Apart from that, Amit found his lost keys, Pinaki found her lost gold coins. Purvi's headache was relieved in just a few minutes. Manvi's body pain was healed in just a few minutes. Disha got answers to choose the right career. Nandini came to know if she could relocate her house. I shared earlier during the day, right at the beginning, about how Arpita did the clearing for me, and so the voice that is here right now is owed to the healing and clearing that has happened last evening. And coming up are the details of all the offers. Go ahead, Arpita.
Yes. So package A is a 10 minutes personal reading session, and you can ask unlimited questions in this 10 minutes. And with the help of the pendulum, I would be giving you the answers. So any number of questions, any areas of your life, whether it be health, money, relationships, finding lost objects, or identifying what's the root cause, identifying your blocks. So any type of questions, you will be getting an answers like yes and no answers, especially because it's just 10 minutes. So you can ask questions regarding that. And this doesn't include healing. It is only including like giving guidances, like answers to your questions, yes and no, or identifying, or just letting you know what's a block, which chakra is blocked, for example. So just letting you know the simple answers to this.
Right. And something like this would normally cost?
Yes. So this it's a 10 minutes personal reading session. The usual price is 2,000 rupees or US dollars 31.
But on this Tele Summit, on the Mystic Lotus awesome Divination Tele, oh my God, are you kidding me? I'm seriously, is that the price? Please tell everybody.
Yes, it's 75% off for 24 hours only, and it is just at rupees 499. So it is a very discounted price. So please go for it. US dollars, it's 8.
Yeah, that's a super savings offer for sure. And so this is 10 minutes, unlimited, only readings, no healing. And of course, the next package is 30 minutes, right?
Yes.
Moving to the next. 30 minutes personal reading, and that includes healing, Arpita?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Of course. Okay.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes. So package B is 30 minutes personal reading. You will get 30 minutes of reading plus the healing session also you will get. and you can ask any type of questions regarding any area of your life, and healing will be done with the pendulum or any other technique. If I'm guided to by the pendulum, I'll take that along with the pendulum healing. There'll be a healing session for you also. So 30 minutes this is.
Okay, so just to reiterate on that, Arpita, when you take this on, and even for the healing, if the pendulum guides you to do another kind of healing with any other modality that you are a master with, that is the healing that will be done. So that's on the plate with this offer, correct?
Yes, exactly.
Fantastic, fantastic. And this normally costs?
So the usual price of this package is rupees 6,000 or US dollars 93.
And on the Tele Summit, your absolutely amazing offer is at, wow, that is really good.
That's at rupees 3,000, 50% off for 24 hours only, and US dollars 47.
Fantastic. Amazing, amazing. And of course, you have the Pendulum Dowsing workshop as well. Let's see,
Yes.
let's see the details on that.
Yes.
And okay, this is just a comparison for you to see this. You have 10 minutes, only reading, unlimited questions, 499 rupees only, or $8. And you have 30 minutes personal reading, come healing session, which is at a very special price of only 3,000 rupees or $47. And here, you never know, if the pendulum says do this, Arpita will do exactly that for you in the healing process that is involved. Superb, superb. Let's see what the workshop has in store for us.
So yes, this is package C, that is the Pendulum Dowsing workshop. Okay, so you can do this by yourself. This is like empowering you with all the techniques of pendulum, where you can learn to read, you can guide yourself, you can read for others, you can help others, you can guide others also. And it's very interesting. I feel all should go for package C because it's a lifetime this thing you'll be getting. You can use a pendulum anywhere, anyhow. So yes. So can I go to this course content? Yes. Okay. What you can do after this workshop is that, yes, of course, you will get so many benefits along with it, is get and give guidance for money, relationships, health, etc. So this is like empowering you to find answers for yourself or for others. You can identify the blocks, what is blocking you if you are not getting what you need, like especially in terms of finance or money. What is that block which is blocking you from manifesting that? So cleanse the house and space energies, which is very well needed daily in our life. Clear any negative energies, charge food or water, etc. So that is also very good, especially for me, if any guests come also, I do this with the pendulum, I charge food, the food becomes tasty and, it goes so very well. Cleanse, heal and balance the chakras, which you can use daily. You can even know which is your block chakra, which chakra needs, to be worked upon, so that you can manifest things, so that your health issues can be resolved. So that is one greater benefit what you get. Find lost items and lot more. So lost items also could be found. Yes, Pendulum Dowsing workshop comes with 3 live calls. This is how it is done. The workshop will be done. There'll be 3 live calls, that is 3 live Zoom calls will be there, with 6 pre-recorded videos. Okay, so through the recorded videos, you will come to know how the pendulum, all about the pendulum, the details of the pendulum, how does it works, and how the whole workshop will be conducted in that way. There'll be 3 live calls extra also. Call recording notes and certificates will be shared. Of course, it's excellent for all student homemakers, job seekers, healers, parents, anybody can learn. Here, I would love to even mention that when my daughter was going for higher studies abroad, outside India, so I had given a pendulum as a gift to her, and I had just taught her the basics, that whenever you're confused about anything, you cannot connect with me, at least you can connect with your pendulum and you can get the answers. for yourself. She was just, that time she was just 16 years. So I gave her the pendulum that time, a gift, and she's been using this for many reasons also. So, and existing healers, it's like a additional benefit. You can combine pendulum with your healing. Yeah, the bonuses you get is a free revision. So whenever there is a next workshop of pendulum, you get a free revision. That is, you can join the next workshop for free and take a revision class for yourself. Then there's a WhatsApp group support for 3 months. So even after the workshop, you will get my support for 3 months. Personal reading session of 10 minutes. Yes, this is one advantage. Main advantage of package C is that you'll be getting all those who enroll for this package C, you will be getting 10 minutes reading session free. And of course, there'll be pendulum charts, which I'll be giving. That is more than 25 pendulum charts, and the PDF manual will be also there.
Nice. Okay, so this is the program schedule basically, which will be shared on the group as well as on your replay. Your dates are 19th to the 24th of December. Date of the Zoom calls are 19th, 22nd, and 24th of December. And time is 7 p.m. IST or 8:30 a.m. EST. And the entire program schedule is here for you to see as well. 6 days on Zoom and WhatsApp. Day 1 is a live Zoom call. Day 4 is a live Zoom call. And day 6 is the live Zoom call for explanation and clearing doubts. Right. So this entire package is normally, what does it normally cost, Arpita?
Yes. So the usual price is 19,000. That is US dollars 294.
And here on the Tele Summit, on offer. Sorry.
So it is on a special price is 4,500, just for rupees 4,500. This workshop we are offering at 4,500 US dollars. 76% off for 24 hours.
And that's great. That's a super amazing offer, Arpita. And I started laughing because, as I mentioned, there was a bit of a problem. I couldn't see it from before. I had no idea these were the offer prices. This is absolutely amazing. And moving on from here. So you basically have 3 absolutely amazing offers. Oh, and please allow me to give everybody a quick reminder. Arpita, people, Google Pay, Paytm, and transferring to bank accounts are available through the links that are being shared. Please do not send Google Pay or Paytm or do a bank transfer directly to any of our numbers or accounts that you might have. Even for customers, all our clients, all our audience outside India who are using the dollar link, please only use the link shared, and we thank you for keeping this in mind. All right, and just summing this all up, you have a 10-minute special reading, only reading, 499 rupees or $8. You have 30 minutes of personal readings and healing at only 3,000 rupees or $47. And your Pendulum Dowsing workshop, which includes the 10-minute personal reading, is at a super special price of 4,500 rupees or $70 only. All the payment links are already on the group. They're on the Zoom chat as well. Do pick them up. And now, within a few minutes, what we're going to do is we're going to start taking as many. The dates are after Deepika, okay, there are questions about the workshop here. Ruchira, thank you so much for coming in and helping out. Greatly appreciate this.
Thank you, Ruchira.
And Pallavi's asked, how long will the pre-recorded videos be available?
See, usually the duration of the record, you mean, it's just 15 to 30 minutes. That will be given on the link itself. So that link will be available on the WhatsApp group, which will be forming. So you can, you can, as per your convenience, of course, this is again because it's a WhatsApp group and the link will be there. So you can refer to it as and when the time is convenient for you.
Right. And Deepika's asked that is it possible to take up any sessions soon? The dates are after a month. Deepika, Arpita is a very, very busy teacher. She has a lot of workshops she's completing. So that's why this is happening a little later than usual. And I also just discovered this 2 days back. So yeah, so I can say this confidently. There's a reason why it happened that many days later.
Yes, yes, absolutely. That's true.
Right. Okay. And you know what? Any other questions about the workshop, please feel free to put it into the group. Even if you're not able to take it up immediately, Arpita is going to be here with you on Telegram today and is going to be back at 6 p.m. again for now. So just for you to experience what your either reading sessions could be and how easy this is for you to do yourself. What we're going to do is take on as many people as we can till the time that we have. You can come on video. You can ask one question only, okay? Because this is an experience. Arpita, is there any specific areas or specific things that you'd like to let people know that this is what you can come and ask me as of right now?
Yes, of course. You can ask questions regarding, like, if you have confusion in choices, that is particularly a yes and a no. Okay, or you can even ask which option can be a best option for you from if you have just 2 or 3 of the options. So questions regarding such where there is, you need just a decision to make, a guidance for that, we can take up those questions.
Okay, so people just either put a thumbs up or a raised hand on the Telegram group, and I'm just going to keep going in order. And just put your videos on as well. It'll just make it easier for us to get you on. And remember, the question needs to be exactly the way Arpita has just mentioned it. So if the question does not fall into the category, we will politely ask you to rephrase the same. All right?
Yes.
Okay. So, okay, question very quickly, because there's Pallavi's asked, do we have a lifetime access of pre-recorded videos?
Yes, you will be happy.
Okay, all right. And okay. Dipti, okay, Dipti, yeah, Dipti, you know what, you had asked your question right at the beginning. Where are you? Are you on video? There you are. Is that you? Just that's you. Okay, there you go. I've sent a request on mute.
Hi, Neelu ma'am.
Hi. Go ahead, Dipti. She's asked the question like right at the beginning. And,
Okay.
Go ahead. Ask.
Sessions and my question always gets misplaced. Yeah, hi Arpita ma'am. Dipti.
Hi, Dipti.
So ma'am, it's like I'm an interior designer, and in few years I practiced and I worked very well. But it's been almost like 7-8 years, and there's no practice, no scope, no hope. I almost feel like useless, and so I'm confused. I don't know whether this is the right path, or should I switch, or what to do. And I'm 40, so I don't know.
You said you are into interior design, right? Yeah. And can you tell me your full name?
So my name is Dipti Selvakumar.
Dipti Selvakumar. Okay.
Yeah.
Just give me a minute.
I would request everybody to please lower hand. And while Arpita is doing that, Madhubanti, I'm not being able to see you on video, so please put your video on.
Dipti, be on this path only, on the same work, whatever you're doing. Soon you're going to get an opportunity. So
it's because, it's like I'm stagnant. There's nothing. Means right now I'm not even working under someone. I'm not even having my personal sites, and nothing is happening.
No, you believes that it is telling me a very strong yes also, so you can be on the same path, and soon you're going to get I think in a month or two.
Oh,
Okay, you will get an opportunity. Let me just 1 minute douse for you the exact when you're going to start your work. When are you going to get the opportunity?
yeah, please.
Yes, Deepti, it is telling me that you'll be soon getting this opportunity. It could be by next year.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
So just November is already going to get over. So
2021.
just 1 month. I am sure in the next month, starting either Jan or Feb, you are going to get a good opportunity. So please stick on to the same path.
Oh, ma'am, thanks a lot. Thank
Yes.
you.
Fantastic. All right. Thanks, Dipti.
You are
Yes.
the man. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, Madhubanti, I know you had put your video on. I'm sending you a request to unmute. Can you just put your hand up, Madhubanti? I was so sure I saw you right now. Oh, there you are. Hang on. Okay.
Yes.
Just click on the request. Okay, you know what? We'll come back to her again. And Bhavna's asked, does the package say include complete course of pendulum dowsing, or anything is still left further to learn? Arpita?
No, it will be covering all the aspects of pendulum dowsing. Everything will be covered in that workshop.
Okay. Is there a way to combine package B and C? Yes, you buy them both separately.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
All right. Deepika, your question must have been way earlier. A tagged one, it will be difficult for me to check. I'm requesting everybody to please lower their hands. Okay. Preeti, are you here on video? Preeti K, right? Yes. Are you here? I'm sending you a request to unmute.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. This is the first time I got this opportunity. Hi, Neelu, and hi, Arpita.
Hi.
I've been looking for a job since it's been like 7 years. I haven't got a good opportunity. Financially, I'm facing a lot of crisis. And I wanted to know, there is an opportunity now. I'm yet to go for the interview. Will I get a good growth in this company if I join? Else I need to wait for some more time for a good opportunity. What would you advise?
Okay, so just tell me the name of the company which you're going to get.
Unfortunately, they haven't revealed the company name also.
Okay. But you're going to have an interview, right, with them?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll just let me ask whether you will get through the interview. Can I ask in that way? So, right? So
I
get through the interview.
Will this fulfill? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Preeti, okay, what is your full name?
Kopula.
Kopula.
Yeah.
while Arpita is doing that, Dinesh and Atray, please put your videos on.
Yes, Preeti ji, you will get through the interview. So, like you'll be passed. I mean, for the interview, they will, they will appoint you for something.
Okay.
So you will get through the
And
interview. That's what I'm getting as a yes.
will I get a growth in this? I mean, financially, I've been having a lot of difficulties.
Okay.
So
And just a quick reminder to everybody, please come on with one question. All right.
Yeah. So, Preeti, where are you?
yeah, I'm here.
Yes. So, Preeti, it's telling me might be you would join this, but for some reason it would be that there wouldn't be that financial growth as you're expecting it to be. Okay. And I think you'll be getting then another job offer.
Wow, that's great.
I asked according to whatever questions I was guided to for you. So because when I got this, that as you're expecting, you won't be getting that financial growth in this company, but you will pass, you will get through the interview, but there won't be as expected what you want. And after might be a month or so, you're going to get another job offer also, which you will go for.
Okay, great, Arpita. Thank you so much. It was a great relief for me. Thank you.
Yes.
Thanks, Preeti. Okay, Dinesh is the the screens. Yeah, there you are. Dinesh, yeah, go ahead, Dinesh. One
Hi.
question. Hi.
It's also the first time that I'm getting this chance. Thank you very much.
All of this. I just wanted to let everybody know it's always random. We try and take people as many as we can, hopefully in the order that we can.
Well,
Anytime anybody gets missed, please know it's never intentional, and all of our healers always come back in the evenings as well. But I'm so glad a lot of you who've not been able to get on before are actually getting on today. So remember the happiness space that Arpita created. I'm sure this is all part of that. Go ahead, Dinesh.
hi Arpita. Actually, I want the guidance regarding my daughter, who is 34 years old, but remains very angry, very upset, and just abuses us that why I have taken birth in this family. I want guidance regarding that when she will be okay or cured. I think it's a mental problem.
Okay. So I think that involves a deeper, not a yes and no, but it would involve some, deeper insights to this. Okay, so let me see what I can get it. Okay, let me see. What's your daughter's name?
Aditi Ahuja. I'll be really thankful if you could give me some guidance.
Don't worry. Let me see what I'm getting. Can you also tell me her date of birth?
Yeah, that is 10 October 1987.
What is the name you said?
Aditi Ahuja,
Aditi. Yes.
but her pet name is Shelly.
Yeah, that's okay. Uh, um, it is just that your daughter's chakras are out of, some of the chakras needs that healing. They are not in balance, not in sync. Okay. So it even told me that if you do the chakra balancing for your daughter, the problem could be solved. That is, she needs a healing. I think you can even go for package B if it is possible. Okay, so that will, I can go more still deeper and answer your questions. But right now, what it is telling me is chakras, they need healing. Your daughter's
Actually,
chakras need healing.
she is getting healing, pranic healing from the last 3 years. She's herself doing. She feels that we as parents, we need the healing.
That's a different thing. But believe me, her chakras, when they are healed, it told me also, yes, it will give you the expected result, what you're expecting. It will give you a positive result.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you,
Thank
you.
Arpita.
Thank
you.
God bless you.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you. It's interesting what Dinesh just brought up. I'm just asking Arpita, like she said, her daughter's been doing this. She's been doing, I think she mentioned pranic for her, like for the last year or so. Sometimes what happens is that when the situation is like that serious for yourself, you are doing the work on yourself. It's always good to have extra support, right? So it's good to learn for yourself. Sometimes if it's not completely working out, it's absolutely fine to go out and ask for more help, right? So
Yeah.
and the fact that she said she feels that her parents need healing, so sweet. And you know what, Dinesh, you never know. Just take something on and see if your changes help. Her also somewhere. Would I be correct, Arpita, with that?
Yes, exactly. That's
All right. Okay. And there was a question. Sorry, I missed it for package B, Arpita, which is it includes healings, yes, but would you also be giving solutions as in steps to take to keep that in place and keep that healing in place and move ahead with it? Like any decisions or guidance and things?
yes.
You will be. Okay, great.
Yes, of course. You were asking me. I thought yeah, of course,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
You'll be getting
Okay.
the guide, you'll be getting the guidance, you'll be getting the healing also in that.
All right. Great. I hope that answers that question. And Atrey?
Thank you, Neelu. Hi, Arpita. If you can please guide me with regards to this. So, I am working in a senior management position in a company, but from last 5, 6 years, I would say always there has been some hurdle and extreme office politics. Okay, due to which I have changed a couple of times, and the package. Obviously, if I have moved, I had to compromise on the package. Even
Okay.
in my current company, currently in this year, I am the only woman in the senior group among all the men. And I think for some or the other reason, currently I feel there's a lot of uncertainty in my job, and it could be that I might be asked to leave, right? And I am the only earning member of the family. I've got a small child. So, and with loans. So, just to give you an idea what is the situation, and I have started looking out for a change very recently, as of last 2 days. So, just wanted to understand that will my current job be secure, because I haven't got any raise this year. So completely no raise at all, which I was expecting after putting in a lot of effort in my current job itself, right? 14, 15 hours of work. And if not, should I go ahead and move jobs and shift? Is there a possibility to move to a better position, a better paying job in a good company in the next few months, maybe 3 to 6 months, where I can stick around? I don't want to shift, because again and again, it's been almost 19 years of experience. I don't want to shift very frequently.
Okay. Okay. Let me
I'm
ask.
extremely worried. Like, I'm getting palpitations. I am not able to sleep. It's my health is getting affected. So that is the situation. And obviously, I can't share it. And I've recently lost my father. So this is the overall situation.
Okay. Okay. Just tell me your full name.
My name is Atrey Bhaval. It's ATREYEEBHOWAL.
Okay.
Okay, we're also getting close to time. Madhubanti, Dolly, if you're here, put your videos on. Otherwise, I'm just gonna pick somebody randomly from the video here. There you are. Okay.
Yes, Altri, you can move on from this job. It is telling me, okay, it will be better for you if you just, look out for another job, and you will get also another job if you start looking out. So, yes, it is showing it is for your highest good to move out from this job.
And will it be a something that I can stick around, in the sense no compromise in terms of
Yes, it
my
will be for your,
designation and salary?
definitely, because it's come. I have even asked in this way whether it will be for her highest good. So yes, that would be for your highest good. New job which you would get would be definitely for your highest good.
And do you see any timeline, Arpita, just in case?
Okay, let me see. It's just telling me very soon.
Okay, thank you so much. I
Yeah.
really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks, Atre. Madhubanti, you're here. You're unmuted.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
think she also had a question about her job. Go ahead.
Hello.
Yeah, yeah, Madhubanti.
Yeah, ma'am, I want to know that which field will be good for me to have a successful career in my future.
Okay. So you just tell me which field is in your mind so that I can check that which will the field be good for you.
Ma'am, any media or creative field?
Okay, you have any options in your mind? I mean, you have planned something, whether or like whether it is this or that.
Ma'am, it can be like filmmaking related to films, filmmaking or any such.
Give me some 2 or 3 options so that I can
Acting or
get
like
down
that.
on that.
Ma'am, acting.
Acting. Okay, so whether acting could be good for you, right?
Yes.
Okay, your name Madhubanti Adhikari.
Adhikari.
Okay. Madhubandi, acting, it's coming no. Okay. You just, if you want, you can ask me 1 or 2 more options which you have in mind for in regarding this field.
Ma'am, any production house?
Okay. Yes, you can go for that. That will be fruitful for you and you'll be successful in that.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, Madhvanti. And we are literally almost at time. I know I saw Tully. I think she's gone off with you again. Ashokji, did you have a yes/no question to ask?
Yes.
Yeah, we're almost at time. Actually, literally at time. Go ahead, Ashokji. Arpita?
Okay.
Please ask,
Ah.
Ashokji.
I just want to change my house, whether I should change it or not.
Okay.
And Amrita, hang in there.
Ashok ji, right? Ashok
Yeah.
Prasad.
Yeah.
Yes, Ashok ji, you can change. It's given a
Uh,
proper yes, you can go ahead.
Is there any time limit?
Time by when you can change?
No, I don't have anything in mind, but
Okay. Yeah, let me see. You can shift your house if you want by the month of March, mid-March or something.
okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you. And I can still see Amrita here. I've sent you a request. This is the last one we're taking on for right now. Remember, Arpita is going to be back at 6 o'clock this evening as well. Amrita,
Yes.
go ahead.
Hi, Arpita. I really enjoyed the session a lot. I think it was fantastic. It was really, really nice. So, first of all, thank you, Arpita and Neelu. I really enjoyed it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
The second thing is that I've always been a very keen learner all my life, and I want to go ahead with your course. And so I was thinking initially I'll go in for the 10-minute session because it's the first time I'm hearing this. I've never done this earlier. I got your SMS on the WhatsApps. I was like, okay, because I've always been a very keen learner about a lot of things. Like right now, I'm doing Osho Zen classes. I'm doing numerology. I'm also doing Vedic astrology. So I've been a very keen learner. And I believe in implementing every time. I'm a 5-star rated author on Amazon worldwide. And I help people in writing their books within a span of about, say, 5 to 30 days. And there have been about 10 people who've written their book all over the world. And so I'm into, like in the sense into helping people write their book. And when they come to me, they're like, ma'am, we don't even know how to speak in English. I said, don't worry, I'm accountable to you. The commitment lies on my side. In fact, I was hearing that lady right now where she said that my daughter is saying that you need to get the chakra healing done. I don't believe in that. The girl has to get her chakra healing done because the power is with you. So when you said very correctly about chakra healing, I think that is really, really important because when your chakra are not aligned, then you face such problems.
Yes, of course. Yes.
And I totally could resonate with you at that time. And I don't know why that girl is saying the parents should do it because it sounds very funny. I'll be very honest.
Amrita, do you have a question for Arpita?
Of course I do.
Yeah,
of course.
So
that's the reason I raised my hand.
Yes.
So Arpita, I'm also into a lot of chakra healing and, I'm doing a lot of things and I want to do my session with you. In fact, I'll do it today or tomorrow with you. That's for sure. You've got my WhatsApp number. So I just wanted to know that, I think, so I've been empowering a lot of people in terms of whatever I've learned. And I want to learn this thing also what you're teaching and empower as many people as possible, So I'm going to be doing that and I'm definitely getting enrolled in your session. So having said that, I have a question to ask you that whatever I'm doing in life, I know it's my divine purpose. It's my purpose of being here.
Yeah.
And I don't do something for the sake of doing it. I'm either there or I'm not there.
Okay.
I'm very clear. So if I'm sitting here and talking to you, that means that I am going to go ahead with your sessions. I'm very clear. Otherwise, I wouldn't have come on the Zoom session. So I wouldn't have come. I'm being very straightforward with you. So having said that, I want to ask you that I have this conviction that whatever I'm doing in life is not just my work, but that is what I'm here for. Could you please answer me that?
Okay. And Amrita Mitru. Okay.
Hanji.
Yes, dear. It's exactly what you believe that you're doing, and that's your life purpose. Follow that. You are on that path. And yes, it is telling you what you believe. It is a yes for that.
I know that. Arpita, I don't do something for the sake of it. I'm a very passionate person, and I want this world to be a place of love.
Right. You continue on your purpose. I'm sure you'll be able to do that.
Thank you. And I want to do a session with you today to start with and to understand everything. So if Neelu could fix up a time of mine and yours, it'll be great. And we can just do it anytime, whatever time is convenient for you.
Amrita, whichever package you pick up, when you clear the payment with the receipt that comes in, you'll automatically get either a link to schedule or a number to get in touch with Arpita to fix a time for her convenience and yours.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Amrita.
Thank you. Thank you.
And in fact, Arpita, I just, for everybody really who's asked questions today, people see Arpita's back at 6 p.m. this evening itself. Remember one question, because here's the thing. The way you ask a question, right, Arpita, is how you're guided by the pendulum. If your question is vague, you're not going to get the right answer. So if you want to know all the basics and the advanced of how to use pendulum for yourself, for your family, for your friends, for everything possible, you know what to do. You need to pick up the workshop, which is a brilliant offer of only 4,500 rupees or $70. If that is not your cup of tea, you do have further sessions with Arpita. 10 minutes, unlimited readings, only readings, no healing, only $499 or $499 rupees or $8. How I wish every healer could charge $499 per day. We would all be at that space in life. And 30 minutes of unlimited questions reading and healing at only 3,000 rupees or $17. As simple as that. It's very clearly in front of you. In fact, whoever's actually come on and asked even one question today, you'll have a lot of follow-up questions. Trust me, you'll have a lot of them. Pick up the offers and have great fun with Arpita and the pendulum. Arpita, we're like at time, literally, little bit past. So thank you for this amazing call. Thank you to everybody who's here. But just before we leave, any last words, Arpita?
Sorry,
any last word? I'm so sorry, my throat. Any last words before we leave?
Yeah, I would love to say that please actually join for the workshop. That would be a very, benefit for you. You're taking a healing session package B instead of that go for package C, which includes also the package A. So you are at a benefit, and go ahead, do your work with the pendulum, help yourself, help others. There is a lot of more things which you'll be learning in the workshop also, what you can do with the pendulum. So guys, please take the pendulum dowser, work with it. It's a very easy way to work, and definitely you'll be guided in the right way.
Yeah. And just remember, for the pendulum workshop, you need to buy your own pendulum. Having a pendulum is a prerequisite. That is not being sent. You'll need to pick up your own. Excuse me. And I apologize once again, Arpita, to you and to everybody. If my voice was up and down and something wasn't clear in the replay, please just skip through those parts. Okay, you'll understand what Arpita has been saying.
That's
anyway.
absolutely okay, Neelu. Don't worry. It's manageable. I mean, we could understand. Don't worry.
Great. Thank you. Thanks, Arpita. Thank you so much. And we'll see you in the evening.
Yes. Thank you, all of you. Thank you once again.